Gloria was a gorgeous woman, Spanish. I started spending all of my leisure time with her. I was crazy about this girl. I bought her a brand new 65 Pontiac convertible, and Tina found that out. And so, ... Hold on, where the fuck is Ann Thomas? Hello there, love bugs. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook and or Twitter, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com. Today's looky is a package deal. I am now, for a limited time, a limited amount, selling the JT RZA shade and the TT turban together as a package. The price I'm selling them both for is $40. Now that would exclude the shipping and the taxes, but you can't beat that deal. And if you are not already a part of this book club, please hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube. And for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, look at that thing. Yes, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. I've been loving you too long got to be the song that the people want to hear because of Tina stroking the microphone like it's a penis and me talking in the background saying, hey baby, I ain't never tried nothing like this before. And I would like slurp and do the stuff on the microphone with the lights real low, and she'd say, do it some more. It's real sexy today, shit. Man, they're doing everything, but then, well, it was just the timing of it. Maybe we would never have recorded it if I ever known where we were when I was on cocaine. I was asleep on the airplane on the way to New York where we were playing Madison Square Gardens. I had no idea where we were and I couldn't have cared less. All I knew was I would get there. I would go in the dressing room, the curtain would open, I'd come out, I'd go back, I'd go in the party room, and then I'd go to sleep before the next town. I wasn't interested in where we were. Had I known that we were at Madison Square Gardens, I never would have done I've Been Loving You Too Long. Madison Square Gardens is one of the places where you got the stiff shirts, which is the thing that made the record go into the top 10. But I didn't know where we were, so I did it, and bam, a hit. This sexy stage image concealed the root of their problem. While Ike just wanted to live his life, Tina seemed to have been expecting that one day he would change and become a regular husband. After reading that part, it makes me feel like Tina is just a regular old woman like the rest of us, which I love, which I really do love about Tina Turner. She never seemed to be one of those people that's like, I'm Tina Turner, you must bow at my feet. Like, I never looked at her as a diva at all. Never. You know, I just thought she just was Tina Turner. You know, that she was just more down to earth. And I don't know if it's because of her image that Ike Turner groomed her to be, or she just seems so regular. After reading all the books about her, it makes her even more regular to me, even more approachable to me, even though she's not here anymore with us. But the fact that Tina Turner, according to Ike, wanted him to eventually settle down and become the man that she wants him to be or wanted him to be just is so relatable, because how many of us women got with men and they were so out of whack that we went with them anyway. You know, we dealt with all the ups, the downs, the drugs, the women's, the whatever, the beatings. Not me, though, because I don't play that beating bullshit. I don't play those type of games with ninjas. You even look like you about to look at me too hard, I'll be ready to kick your throat through your neck. I don't play them type of fucking games, okay? Not NayRob, all right? Maybe somebody else. Maybe somebody named Rob Nay, okay? but not neighbor. So many of us deal with the difficult man because we believe the prize is when the man finally becomes to us what we have longed for him to be. The problem with Ike is that Ike ain't changing on it. He ain't changing his mind. You're going to have to find somebody else because I'm not going to do it. This video is going to break down the issues that Tina Turner had with the women, because I really don't believe that it was exactly the beatings that made her leave. You know, I believe it was more so like, you getting on my nerves. I'm sick of you. I've been dealing with you and your bitches. Even though some of the bitches I might crawl into bed with you, but I'm only doing this because I believe that this is what I have to do in order to make you the man that I truly want. She was expecting a lie. Today I could live that type of life, but then I wasn't living that kind of life when I met her. When I met Tina, I had the keys to 32 women's apartments, and I was effing all 32 a couple of times a week in the early days in St. Louis. Tina knew that. As I said before, she would go get girls for me when she was going with Raymond. I'd say, Tina, go get that girl there. Tell her to get a cab and go to my house. That one over there, tell her to wait in the car. And that one out there, act like she is your friend. She ain't with me, and she ride in the car too. And I'd have all of them. And Tina got these girls for me. And I will repeat, I really believe that Tina Turner was expecting for Ike to eventually slow down. Tina knew that I loved women with big asses and real curvy legs, or women who would spoil me by giving me exactly what I wanted when I wanted it. I told Tina all about these girls I was going with because she was my buddy. Tina knows everything I like and don't like about women, so she tried to be all that I wanted rather than be herself. I mean, all of us have done it before. I ain't gonna say all of us, but I know I have. Relationship went awry because I should have kept, because I was expecting something from a friend that I knew I couldn't achieve. I knew this. It's like when you meet somebody and you are really straight and honest with them, being what you are, and they accept you that way. But when they get you or think they've got you, they expect you to change. Well, I don't think that's no good. That's no good at all. A guy be like, I'm not going to settle down. I don't want to. It's too much vagina out here. I don't want to. But we go ahead and we chase behind them anyway, thinking I can get them, because it's more so now about the challenge and not the love or the relationship. Tina, she started to cry a lot, man, but not letting me see it, hiding it from me. Around then, this was 1965, I was really tight with a girl named Gloria. Gloria was a gorgeous woman, Spanish. I started spending all of my leisure time with her. I was crazy about this girl. I bought her a brand new 65 Pontiac convertible, and Tina found that out. And so, ... Hold on, where the fuck is Ann Thomas? So now you got two girls you madly in love with? Well, she wasn't mad about me buying the car. She was mad because this girl looked like Sophia Loren. She was very pretty. Tina hated going on stage without me, so when she pissed me off, I punished her by threatening not to go to work with her, and I suggested she went alone. A couple of times I told her I had to finish mixing in the studio, but this was something I couldn't help. I had a deadline to get it to the record company, but then sometimes I would get pissed off with her because she was mad because I bought some lipstick home or something. Anyway, Tina never did like to go on stage without me, and so I would use this as a tool. I was just evil, man. I say I'm not going to work. I'm going to stay home. One night, man, we were playing in L.A. at a popular nightclub on Crenshaw Boulevard. Tina was pissed off because I had bought Gloria that car. When she said, Ike, come on, it's time for us to get ready to go, I said, I ain't going. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Did he just say, well, she wasn't mad about me buying the car? She was mad because this girl looked like Sophia Loren. And then he turned around and said, Tina was pissed off because I had bought Gloria that car. Hold on. Come on, editor. Come on now. Come on, editor. What are you doing? She kept begging me to go. As the time to leave got near, she came into the bedroom for the last time and asked me to please go. Again, I told her I wouldn't. Then she kissed me and said that she was leaving to go to work. Let me tell you something. Never forget that Ike Turner is a fucking Scorpio, and I don't play them games with Scorpios. I never, ever, because they play too many games and they say they're doing it to see how strong you are. But in my mind, who the fuck are you to test? You ain't the Lord. So why are you testing me? What Scorpios do is they play a lot of head games because they want to make sure that you're strong enough to deal with them, because once you've proven yourself to them, because they not fitting to let you just walk through the door, child. That ain't going to happen, girl. You're going to have to figure out a way to get through that door. And they're going to put every obstacle in front of you so you can't make it through. I mean, I get the overall goal, but I don't have time to play them mental games because I know I ain't the brightest bulb in the pack. That Scorpio took me through all kinds of mental games. And at the end, I thought I was going to kill him. Okay. And I'm going to leave it right there and walk away. When Tina drove away in her Jaguar XKE, I got this funny feeling that something was wrong with her. After about 10 minutes, my feelings of dread intensified. It was only maybe 15 blocks from where we lived to the club we were playing at. So I jumped into my clothes and flew down to the club. I just knocked on the door I was passing and said, "Hey, time for the show." Then I went up on stage and started the theme song on the guitar, ready for Tina to join me. While I was playing, Esther, one of the long-serving Ikes, came over to me on stage and whispered that I had better come to the back and see about Tina. By the expression on her face, I knew something was terribly wrong. I shouted for the hand to keep playing, and then I headed for the dressing room. On the way, Rhonda told me it appeared that Tina had taken some sort of pills. I walked into the dressing room and she was lying down. Her eyes rolled back in her head. She was foaming at the mouth.
Hollywood people.